An interactive feature of the eClasses online classroom is the Markup Tools. In this video, you will learn how to use them to draw, write, highlight, and share information. I am now in a live eClasses class, and the instructor has put a blank whiteboard on the screen. I am logged in as Carol, a sample student. The first thing to notice is that my microphone is currently not enabled. In order to access and use the Markup Tools, a participant must have an enabled microphone. Now that the instructor has enabled my microphone, there is a toolbar visible on the left side of the whiteboard area. These are called the Markup Tools. They can be used on the whiteboard or on other content uploaded by an instructor. I can hide or show the Markup Tools by clicking on this icon. You can use the laser pointer or the named arrow to point or draw attention to a specific item. When you use the named arrow, your name will appear below the displayed arrow. When you use the other markups, your name is not displayed. You can add symbols as well, and there are 4 to choose from: a star, a check mark, an X, and a smiley face. Use the pencil to draw or write freehand. You can add lines or arrows, as well as both filled or open rectangles and ovals. To add text, simply click on the T symbol and then click on the place where you want to start typing. You must then click outside of this text box for it to become visible to others. Pressing Enter will only add another line to type on. With the highlighter tool, you can select from a number of colors and weights or thickness, and whether to use a freeform, a boxed shape, or a circular oval-shaped highlighter. This is a great tool to draw attention to a specific item. You can change the pencil and line or arrow color and thickness, or weight, the fill color, and the text font. The default text font is very small, and viewers will appreciate it if you select a larger font. If you want to change the size or types of letters used in the text boxes, click on the Font tool. You will be able to select from a number of fonts and typefaces: regular, bold, italic, as well as the size. This will only affect new text, not text boxes previously added. When we change the pencil color, this will apply to the color of freehand drawings as well. It also changes the color of lines and arrows, the outer lines of rectangles and ovals, and also the color of the text in text boxes. Note that it does not change the colors of any existing objects, only new ones. Changing the fill color will apply to only the color of the inside area of filled rectangles and ovals. Note that the color of the outer lines does not change. If you want a solid shape with only one color, then you have to match the line color and the fill color. To move an item, click on the Selection tool and then click and drag the item. The name of the person who created the markup will be displayed until you click somewhere else. This is very useful if you and another participant have placed something in the same location. You can delete an object by selecting it with the Selection tool and then clicking on the trash can icon. Be very careful when using delete, as you can remove others' objects as well as your own. Don't use the X Clear All icon unless directed to by the session leader. You can use the markup tools on agenda content as well. On this slide, for example, you could check off items as they are covered, or you could also use the highlighter or an open circle to draw attention to specific items. Your instructor may choose to save whiteboard slides or other content with markups to the agenda for further reference. Markup tools are easy to use and are a great way to participate actively. Be sure to try them out in your next online class.